Good morning, y'all. Grizz here on Grizz Tactics. Today we're just going to give an update on the coronavirus, which from this point on I'm just going to refer to as the C virus. So here recently, WHO, the World Health Organization, has issued a global health emergency. They issued the global health emergency because of the increase, of course, in cases and the first human to human transmission outside of the epicenter of the virus, which was Wuhan, China. The declaration of the global health emergency is still no reason to raise alarm. WHO declared the emergency primarily for countries that had weak medical programs that could not keep up with a virus like this, contain a virus like this, or treat the people within their country to maintain it. So basically, the declaration was to slow the spread and control the virus before it turned into a virus that infected millions and possibly could have killed thousands. Since the start of the novel C virus, 99% of the infected people are right where the virus started, which is in China. Globally, there are around 10,000 cases, and as of yesterday, when I was doing the research, there was 213 fatalities, but I believe this morning it was up to around 250 fatalities from the virus, which overall is a low fatality rate. Of course, I'm not downplaying the casualties that this virus has taken, because every death is tragic to the families that are affected. I'm just trying to paint the big picture to alleviate the worry and the stress from what media is putting out on the internet, putting out on the news, because a lot of it's way overboard. Out of the 10,000 or so confirmed cases, only 6 of those are in the United States. And out of those 6, only one of those was contracted from another human, which in this case was husband and wife, and they were in close contact. The United States has had 165 people under investigation because they possibly could have been having the symptoms of the C virus. And out of those 165, check here and make sure I got my numbers right. 68 of those individuals tested negative for the virus. And of course, the 6 confirmed cases we have are the ones that tested positive. The other 91 are still pending results. They're still under investigation. Our 6 confirmed cases are in 4 different states. We've got 2 in California, 1 in Arizona, 1 in Washington State. We also have 2 in Illinois, which is the husband and wife. Things can change at any point. But just to put the C virus into perspective, we're going to go ahead and compare it to influenza, the flu. There are many people that say we can't compare the coronavirus to the flu because we don't know enough about the C virus to do so. Although we don't know all the facts about the C virus, what we do know is it is a respiratory infection, and it can be spread through small respiratory droplets that are passed along through coughing and sneezing, just like the flu. Okay, so in comparison, as of right now, the chances of contracting the coronavirus are very slim. Seeing as how we only have 6 cases in the United States. The flu, on the other hand, has infected nearly 15 million people. 150,000 of those 15 million have been hospitalized, and nearly 34,000 have died since October of 2019. When you put it into perspective with something we're familiar with, like the flu, it really helps to alleviate that stress and fear and need for panic that a lot of people are experiencing from seeing the news on the media, reading about it on the internet. After hearing the statistics for the flu, it kind of makes this multi-nation pandemic seem kind of small. And in addition to those facts, most people don't even die from the flu virus itself or the coronavirus itself as of so far. They actually get to a critical point from a secondary bacterial infection that turns to pneumonia. And the reason the secondary bacterial infection goes so far is because your body is distracted trying to fight off the virus, and it has a hard time trying to fight 2 different things at once. So the bacterial infection grows, it spreads, turns into pneumonia, and that's how people get into the critical condition that they're in that usually results in a fatality. I'm not saying that I know everything in any way, shape, or form about this new coronavirus, but I have done my research because as a father, I have a family to look out for, and I see a lot of people distracted by the news they're hearing. I also see a lot of people, even on YouTube, blowing it out of proportion just to sell their products. And I've also seen people get on YouTube and try to talk people down so they wasn't afraid, but had absolutely no idea what they were talking about. A lot of their facts came from the swine flu, which is a couple years past. Actually, a few years past. But nevertheless, like I said in my last video, your best defense against any virus is good hygiene. Wash your hands, sanitize your hands, try to keep yourself out of situations where you're around people that are sick, or with the coronavirus, try to keep yourself away from people as much as possible anyway, because they're saying you can catch it when it's dormant and not the people aren't showing any signs. But as for the C virus, I believe that's all I got for an update. And still, there's no reason to panic, no reason for alarm. It's just another virus. The people that are passing away are passing away of the secondary bacterial infection that's turning to pneumonia. And they're often between the ages of 60 and older, or 2 years and younger, which once again, I'm not downplaying the ones that have been lost. My heart goes out to those families. Like I said, I'm just trying to put it into perspective for y'all. But that's all I got for now. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. It helps me out. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.